Hello everyone, Mr. Happy Zap here with another update on my humble abode build. I guess it's been about a month and a half maybe since I posted, month and a half. No, actually it's been about a month, yeah, because of this thing. Just to show you how I've done here. I've got my roof now all strapped out, ready for steel. I've, as you can tell, on my eave up here, on my eaves, when I brought out the strapping, I just put a 2x4 underneath the strapping. It's out 15.5 inches, not 16, 15.5, and then I put blocking in all at each point to solidify it and whatnot, and this makes a really stiff ladder. I decided to eliminate the apron returns and just put on regular returns because it is about 600, just on 6 of them, about $600 worth of steel, and you know that's at 600 bucks, we really don't need it. I think it'll just fine wrapped nicely in aluminum, so I have white aluminum fascia and soffit, and as you can see up top as well, I have the same ladder scenario, and then here on the eaves here, just traditional 2x6. So 2x6 is 5.5 inches, and up top on that, basically from the 2x4 down, the strapping 2x4 and the 2x4 underneath gives it well, what is that, 5 inches, so 5.5, so it'll still look just fine once everything is on. Now I've tied back to everything. As you can see, I have the roof wrap. As you can see, back up here, I've got the entire roof. I'm back up far enough. I guess you can see the membrane up top, and it's in entirety. And I have the tieback all the way around in the eaves or in the gables and whatnot, all taped up. So it's a kind of it's basically a continuous weather barrier. And I really didn't have to do this part of the process because I was putting on the 1-inch breathable foam board anyway. It's a BASF product. It's called Halo Xterra. Now it's got on the one side, it's got basically a I don't know, a little bit of an aluminum backing on it, and the other side is just a clear coat kind of scenario. And I phoned up and I asked him, what does it matter which way it goes in or out? And the guy said it doesn't really matter. Some guys put it out, some guys put it in, like the actual foil side. And the reason I put the foil side in is because if I had it on the outside here and on this side here and along the west, you know, bright, you know, sun on there, and I'm putting the vertical vinyl siding directly over top of this. I was kind of worried about you know, that reflecting back to the vinyl siding, creating heat and maybe warping the vinyl siding a little bit. And I put this across to the guy, and he says, yeah, you have a point there. So so I've got this started here, tacked on, and what I've done here is the building department wanted that. I had to put on a 1-inch drip ledge before I put on the foam board and whatnot. So, and I still have to tape this along, get that, and then that'll be my next section to do. So, and then, you know, and then once the foam board is on, then I can start, well, working, hopefully get the steel roof on in the next 2 weeks, because it's getting late in the year. It's now October 9th or 8th or whatever. So it's getting late in the year, and I have to get the place totally dried out before I spray foam it. And I really want to spray foam in decent weather. So, you know, decent temperatures. So, but I'm putting in the moor vents. You know, they call them rafter mates, but they're those pink vents that I've got one side here already done to allow air to go through the vented soffit up and in, and then vent out the top on the ridge vent to keep the attic as vented and as cool as possible. So that's kind of where I'm at this point in time. Once I get things moving along on the inside, I'll show you. I haven't showed you the actual wall design. So I think the next video I will do that. So this is where I'm at right now, and hopefully in the next 2 weeks I can have this totally wrapped in the foil, in the foam board, as well as have my plates on for my porches. Have the windows. I'm not going to cut in the windows and whatnot until I'm done spray foaming, because that'll just that much less rain to come in through the openings and whatnot. So yeah, this is starting to come along, and it's been frustrating with just one hand, and on top of that, a week after I broke my wrist, I sprained my ankle really bad. So that just kind of sucks that way. And then of course I'm going to be going with an overhead hydro service here. I got the 2x4s going from top, from the sill plate basically right up into the eave, and I'm going to encapsulate this in white aluminum, and then that way it'll be a nice clean run all the way up and down. It'll look, it should look just fine, and that's the basically what has to be done. So I'll be showing you the progress on the hydro service going into the house. And here once again you can see where I've got the foam board, and got some of it taped on this side. Got to finish up the gable and come down, and along here I have to still put the 2x10 plates on, so it can accept the some stringers and whatnot for the deck. And I'm going to be having 20 feet along the back here, so I have a 20 feet by a 10-foot deck out back, which should suffice I think for extra living area in the summertime, 3-season kind of deal. So yeah, it's been a work in progress. It's coming along. There has been some frustrating times, but I'm actually tomorrow having the building inspector come through for the framing inspection, and that's been a long time coming, but it's ready now. And I got a few hurricane ties still to put in, but once again I'll show that when I do an interior run around for you guys. Other than that, thanks for watching, and as always, keep a cool tool, and I guess make sure your ladders are secure. Yeah. Anyway, great. We'll talk to you later. Bye for now.